Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome to Sunny Sundays messages for your week ahead. So I'm back home in Playa del Carmen. It's wonderful to be back and surrounded by all my colors. Yeah, I hope you've had a good past week and I'm really looking forward to giving you the messages for this week. So the overall theme for this week is integrating shadows. So there's two aspects for two different types of personalities or ways that you might be viewing the world at the moment. The first is that you might be very focused on the positive and the light and seeing all the good and the light, and that's wonderful. It's fantastic. But there's something that you're missing in that. And so it's also important, to balance out the focus of the light with any shadows that you might not be seeing. There's always a shadow side to a positive side. And in looking at the shadow side, we bring it into the light. So we transform it and create more light. So for those of you who focus very positive, that's wonderful. And also bring in anything that you might not want to see this week and integrate that. And for those of you who focus all on the shadows, on the dark, it's time to look for the light. So again, it's the opposite. So look for the light to integrate the shadow, because you can, by looking at the shadow, you can make it bigger. And so you might be the type of person that makes the shadow even bigger. But there is always transformation when we look to the root of the shadow and bring that into the light. So that's your overall task for everyone this week. If you can spend some time thinking about that, journaling about that, that would be amazing. So for those of you who want some specific messages for this week, you get to choose between 3 decks. The first deck is the Cosmic Dancer Oracle cards. The second deck is the Rumi Oracle cards. And the third deck is the African Goddess Rising cards. So for those of you who chose the Cosmic Dancer Oracle cards, your message is flow with divine timing. So you might be saying to the universe, God, source, you might be saying, why hasn't it happened yet? Why hasn't it happened? It should be happening by now. Why hasn't it happened? And your message for this week is to try and get into the concept and the construct of divine timing. So the universe has its own plans, and we might want something, but often there's something else that we need to learn first before we get the thing that we want. Or there might be something to heal or to integrate. So your message is to really try to relax into this concept of divine timing. And I know it's hard. I understand it's really hard to do, especially if, you're feeling pressured or, you want something to happen really, really badly. The aspect is to take the load off, go do something else, try to forget it, and really refocus your mind elsewhere so that you can get more into the flow of receiving at the time that is the most highest good for you and everyone concerned. So enjoy that challenge for this week. For those of you who chose the Rumi Oracle deck, your message is Star Mother Arrakis. Star Mother Arrakis. So this message is from the Divine Mother, the Divine Mother of us all. And she wants to let you know that you are absolutely loved. You are absolutely loved and taken care of. And you might be struggling or fighting with something at the moment. And it's really time just to put down the struggle, put down the fight, and allow new ideas, different technology to come in to give you a different perspective and a different way of approaching a problem. So if you can lay your weapons down this week and really try and connect with the divine feminine of all beings and really feel that connection and how much you can rest into that connection, putting down your current struggles, and I know that's hard, and really then allowing for really new ways of coming through to approach the issues, projects, problems that you're having in your life. So enjoy that one. And for those of you who chose the African Goddess Rising cards, your message is from Jumbi. and Jumbi is like a shadowy, scary monster from the Caribbean. And this is all about masks. So you are a person who, like us all, have multiple masks, and you wear multiple masks, or like some people say hats in your life, but this is more of a mask. So it's really important to look at the masks that you're wearing, particularly in certain situations, because now is the time, and this is a great week, to really review the mask and the shadow that you're doing, and actually analyze, is it actually helpful for me and other people this week? Are the masks really helpful? And what can I do to really take it off to become more authentically me? Because there's a lot of effort in maintaining masks, and we see it all the time in social media. There's a lot of effort to be a certain way and approach a certain way and all of that sort of thing. So it's really important for you this week to give up that struggle of keeping and maintaining a particular mask. And by being authentically you get to attract the people that are more like you and more resonant with you and who you actually are. So look at the masks this week, and you might also see that there are masks in other people. And it's now time for all of us to take off our masks to be authentically and true to ourselves. So have a look at that and really step into it and feel into the shadowy masks that you and I and everyone takes on at certain times and aspects in our life, and how can we unmask to be more authentically true to ourselves and to other people, and attract the right kind of people in our lives. So that's a big one this week, and thank you so much for listening, and I really hope you all have an amazing week of reflection and integration, and I'm rooting for you, and I look forward to working with you and talking with you next week. In my one-on-one readings, it's like they're like usually always about 90 minutes long. There's so much information. I don't use cards. I channel directly from source, guides, your angels, your loved ones, and there is just so much that comes through. And so if you're keen to get any different perspective on any area of your life, romance, work, career, business, relationships, business ideas, you name it, you can get a reading with me and you'll get a lot from it. And there's always so much to integrate. So would love for you to connect, and I'm really looking forward to giving you as much information, useful information that you can apply in your life. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Big hugs. Mwah.